You're listening to BBC Local Radio and BBC Sounds. This week's Hindu Reflection is by a young British Asian musician who's on a mission to keep the traditional devotional track known as a bhajan alive.
जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम जो सत बारे पाठ कर कोई छूटे ही बंदी महा सुख होई जय सिया राम जय जय सिया राम जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि सा की गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महाडेरा.
Hi, my name is Bhavik Haria and I'm a bhajan singer based in London. Indian devotional music has always been a pivotal part of my life. And whilst the Indian culture has an extensive range of musical genres, to me, bhajans are more than just a type of music. The history and the origins behind bhajans are incredibly spiritual and uplifting, making it a very, very powerful musical form. My musical journey started when I used to go along to events with my granddad and other family members to perform bhajans. I really enjoyed these, but I'd never see any other youngsters like me at these events. However, this didn't stop me. I continued to go, and this sowed the seeds of my mission, which was to inspire the next generation, tomorrow's future. I always used to wonder why the younger generation didn't really listen to bhajans by choice. So during lockdown, I did some research. Most people said they didn't understand them, or they listened to Western music as it was something to talk about and enjoy with their friends. Some people thought it was only if you were religious, and often bhajans were associated with funerals or sad events. I truly feel that there is a lot more to bhajans than just the religious elements. Listening to bhajans helps people connect with their inner self, relax, and focus on the now, focus on the peaceful, positive vibes. Especially in a fast-paced, constantly changing environment like the world we live in today, surrounded by stress, uncertainty, and negativity, it's a way to zone out, bring calmness to the mind, regain inner strength, and embrace the present moment. And that's what's driven me to make my musical mission to keep bhajans alive. I strongly believe that this genre of music is for all generations. It can really be experimented and fused together with other styles to create something contemporary without losing its heritage, and ultimately inspire tomorrow's future. For example, imagine blending a traditional bhajan with a saxophone, an instrument that isn't normally affiliated with a bhajan or devotional music, ultimately creating a jazzy feel, something like this.
आओ रे नाचो रे रस रचाओ रे हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरि ओम हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा हरि नारायण हरि ओम.
Or even a very mellow piano feel infused with a bhajan.
चौक पुरावो माटी रंगावो आज मेरे पिया घर आवेंगे.
10 years ago, I produced my last album to date, Tu Navik Hu Bhavik, and over the past 10 years, I've been working on my craft and really understanding the importance of bhajans and the impact they can make. I'm now working on my next album, which will bring together the Indian and Western cultures without losing its heritage. Music has the power to bring people together from all corners of the world, as we've seen through my recent Social Isolation Bhajan series. The social isolation bhajan started just as the world entered a global pandemic and entered into lockdown. One morning, I woke up and decided, I'm going to go live tonight and sing some bhajans on Facebook. The following morning, I woke up to the video having thousands of views, comments, and shares from all around the world, with people appreciating that very short session and requesting me to go live again. This then led to 2 10-day series where I performed bhajans every single day virtually for this global social family we created. I had so many people from around the world with different cultures sending in their requests, which encouraged me to learn many new beautiful bhajans, and also some in different languages. Many key workers and even people who maybe were going through health problems that tuned in to the bhajans sent me numerous messages sharing how listening to those bhajans really helped them get through a tough day at work or how it inspired them. And for me, that's been the greatest reward of all. It's given me the encouragement to continue to strive to achieve my mission. During lockdown, I also performed for various private events, whether that was in memory of a loved one, or an anniversary, or a birthday celebration. And I really think the power of technology really came together and took center stage. While it was difficult for people to be together, to mourn together, to celebrate together, family and friends from all around the world could come together and be with each other virtually. Lockdown also gave other musicians like myself a chance to collaborate and work together, virtually of course. I'd like to leave you with a final track. This was one of the first that I ever learned in my musical journey, one I had the pleasure of creating virtually in the first week of lockdown with 4 of the most talented musicians in the UK, Shri Gadvi, KK Chauhan, Danny and Hiten Parmar. So join me on this mission and together we can keep bhajans alive.
पालनहारे निर्गुण ओ न्यारे तुमरे बिन हमरा कौन नहीं हमरी उलझन सुलझाओ भगवन तुमरे बिन हमरा कौन नहीं तुम्हें हमका हो संभाले तुम्हें हमरे रखवाले तुमरे बिन हमरा कौन नहीं तुमरे बिन हमरा